Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of the Magic Circle. As you may remember last episode, we kind of got all the things that I think I wanted, but we didn't exactly know what our trajectory was going to be, and I had made another silly non-observation, or non-observation, that's not really a thing, but so here's the thing, let's press I, and I forgot that this is actually here, so we actually have a bunch of statistics that are going to help us with our trajectory. So our goal right now is to ghost the Sky Bastard, get close enough to edit it, and you win. Alright, so it's pretty simple, right? I mean, we just need to get over to where that is. I pretty much know where that is, and I pretty much know how to get there. We know 19 names. There's our list of names. Very good. And also, actually, bears mentioning, these also have little bits of information, some of which are kind of cute or useful to know about. I have a conveniently flat back, which can carry objects, lots of life, but no teeth. So if you wanted to use the Jugadillo as like an offensive ally, that might be intelligent to do. The key, I unlock a single lock, but I yearn to be so much more. It doesn't probably really yearn to be more. And so on and so forth. So I just want to show you, like, these are actually pretty useful to read. We've got actions here, many of which, well, we're actually going to make a smart move in a second, I think, that will help us out. Movement abilities, not so many of those. Groupthink and fireproof. Alright, over here we've got 19 of 21 cracks open, so according to this we've progressed through a lot of the areas that we're going to see. 4 out of 6 life upgrades, 36 out of 81 creatures edited. There's actually quite a few more than I have not apparently edited. Well, maybe that counts all the spiders that kind of individually wandered. Objects undeleted, 12 of 20. Stat upgrades, 9 of 21. You can see the rest. We're like a little past halfway through for most of those things. And there's a few things that are like up in the sky that I probably need to find out. There's also archives and such, so... Anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick recap there. So let's do some smart stuff now. First of all, I see there's a little flopper going on up there. I think probably what I did with this, or didn't do rather, is... steal the stat point from it, even though I think I walked up to that. I trust that I should be able to get over there fairly easily. If not, we will regroup. And the really smart thing that I want to do here is I would love to use my group thing properly now that I actually looked at it and have a better understanding of what that actually does and means. And I will share that information with you as soon as we get over to our flopper, which is just sitting there, chilling. Look at that fractured hand. I just realized something. Is this like a huge cut on the wrist of this arm? That's a wild statement that I didn't even think about until just now. There we go. Edit. Headcanon Part 1?
Greetings, streamers. Your plucky heroine is making some poor choices for the cause. I need Ish to trust me, so I agreed to this dinner at his castle. But A, he said he's picked an outfit for me, so I'm recording this in case. And yet B, there are definitely other guests. I know when he was married, Ish and his wife were poly, so I am now walking through the woods, off the trail, hoping to not see an orgy before it sees me. Yes, those are cloaks. People are wearing cloaks. I'm going to have to outrun all of the murder sex in these shoes. But, if so, that's some jaunty music.
What an odd little thing that was. Alright. Yeah, this guy is getting real creepy. Sooner rather than later, as it turns out. Okay, so where's our first... Yeah, buddy. Let's do the thing that I was meaning to do for a long time. So we're going to take... special abilities are lightning rod and fireproof. It really doesn't need the both of those, but the point is... I want to give you groupthink. Now, what this does is it actually sends whatever attributes I have to the rest of whatever the same group is, right? So I could basically give this fireproof, or give it a laser or whatever, and I'll probably do that, actually. Yeah, railgun there, or shield ally. I mean, they're all pretty good. Moves by flight, I guess? So you could have, like, a flying group of these buddies to hang out with. And... enemies are howlers, nothing. Allies are heroes, can be picked up. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Everyone's flying. And now we're just gonna go and grab all of the abilities off of these, I think I can do that, right? Or can I? Now that it has groupthink, maybe I should have deleted all the other abilities first. Alright, I'm still kind of a beginner at this, so let's maybe get rid of this for a sec again. But I like the implications here. I think we've created a pretty fantastic group of circumstances.
For parts. No loves, no hates, no legs, and no teeth.
Sorry.
What now?
I have a plan. Okay. We good? Oh, it's killing all the other ones because I said that it hates them. There we go. Enemies should probably not be that. Is that... Yeah, that's really all I need to do. Everybody else good now? Oh, we'll just reset you. And you. And now I've got an armada of helicopter howlers that will do my bidding. Which is pretty sweet. And I've got a whole bunch of things that I can now harness. Now I should probably grab any other howlers that are on my map because they're actually just, at this point, already ready to go. I don't know if there are anymore, actually. I may have grabbed them all preemptively. I guess they have a pretty recognizable image. Cyber Rat is not necessary. Summon the Whirlybird, travel the Whirly Hanger. There's that Sentinel. I don't know if there's really, like, any specific reason why one of these is better than another. I think we're, like, fine. I guess that's all the howlers for now. And isn't that really... That's enough of them anyway. So I'd like to go back to the very beginning before we, like, leave, because I want to see what's up with the first tree here. We'll see if this is even a good idea. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Grab some of this. What's the fastest way to get back? So obviously I could go the way I came. Maybe I should, actually, because there's a couple of different points on the way. Yeah, so there's this right here, which is still a question mark. I'm going to assume something that I couldn't walk to. So yeah, let's go that way, I guess. If anyone wants to give me guff along the way, well, I've got my armada. I don't even know what they'll do. I mean, what do I have? I have 5 railguns all following me, and that's a lot of damage potential. I suppose you could say we're storming your castle, but well, I'm gonna have to get over to you, which really isn't that crazy anymore. I could probably just oh, that's gonna probably storm that Whirlybird. Can I just, like, set a waypoint over here, maybe? And then if it gets that far, maybe it'll just see... There you go. Maybe it'll just see the thing it wants me to attack. Perhaps? Perhaps not. Doesn't seem like it actually cares a whole lot. And I don't think I can... Oh, I can go one closer. Engage? No, doesn't care. Alright, well, let's go back in here then. Now, I assume... Well, so it's really handy, actually, having the ability to do groupthink like that. We should be able to quickly pass off attributes. The downside, though, is that if you need to take a groupthink off for some reason, or, like, you need just the one ability that only the one has, or, like... Oh, why couldn't I open this door before, I wonder? So, like, I want to assign one of them a thing, but, like, I kind of can't quickly do that. I've got to just do them all the same way. Well, I guess I could just give them all Lightning Rod for the moment. And that will wreck the crap out of that. So how do I get into there, I wonder? This door looks pretty sturdy. Is there... I guess there's a back way to go? So I'd come in through this way. What's stopping me from getting in on the other side, I guess? Also, I just remembered I can fast travel, so yeah, I probably don't need to waste my time looking. Which way are we? This has been a comedy of errors. Everything I want to do, I do wrong. Alright, let's activate this. I don't remember doing this before. Are we having like a Metroid moment here? These chimes are very Metroidinal. This is such a Metroid moment. The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. Use a map to summon anything you've edited, even if it's dead. Yeah, I know that part. We've talked about this before. Activate the door. We found the test lab for Cerebra. Is this bad or good? Or indifferent? Oh. What's up with you? Crazy corpse in there. Oh, it passed off its mental ability to this. So, I mean, I can't edit you. What do you want me to do with this? How am I supposed to get in there? I don't think opening and closing these doors is going to do a whole lot. Is there a way that I can teleport through the glass? I'm thinking of something super obvious. I mean, I can turn it back on, but... Wait. No, I can't. I can't do that through... Oh, I can! And now it passes back and forth again, but I think now that I've edited, or, put it back together, can I summon it? No. So it lets me do this through the glass, but I can't edit through the glass. And it just keeps passing back and forth. Oh, maybe like summon the science rat? Oh, and then I can maybe like walk it back out. Okay, alright, I've got ideas now. That's probably a good idea. Let's try that. Hello. Hi, Cyber Rat. How are you? So my enemies are corpse, and you move by ground. And you don't necessarily need to attack, because I think you will take care of things. Just kind of like shove you through this rat door. Maybe? Not necessarily interested in going through a rat door. This is... There we go. That's more like it. Now... That's exactly right. You need to chill right out. It's been attacked with Mind Swap. Okay, let's take all behaviors from you. Mind Swap has been acquired, and I guess I never need to go back in there again. Or at all. Why would I want that? I'm trying to think if there's like a useful reason. Well, I guess I gotta get in there, actually, so maybe there is a useful reason. Let's do I, and I want to kind of check out what I have for actions. My enemy gets all my behaviors, I get theirs, then I die. Okay, what involved in this gets me in that room? I've never been able to get super small. I'm a little confused. Feel like I let the mouse shoot me? Then what, I get smaller? I don't think that makes any sense. But, like, I have to be in there to activate that wiggle wobbler, right? I'm missing something really obvious. Is there anything else? Yeah, this just leads back around, I guess. I'm just gonna have to remember where I was for that, and we'll go to the first Howler Cave and see what's up over here. And then we'll just slowly kind of solve these one by one. Get a regen on our health. Okay. Where are we? We want to go back a little bit, and then on the left path. Got it. Yeah, I remember this area. What was stopping me from finishing this? Is there another crack? No, it's just the light off my body. I don't remember this being here. Did I just, like, not notice this crack in the wall or something? It's a little ridiculous. Okay, well, I'll take my stat, please. And let's listen.
Approach, Coda Solis. You will kneel a mortal and rise a child of eternity.
Look at her face. Did none of you tell her about the masks? For LARPers, y'all act like a frat. Coda, this is all a party for you. Ish is officially writing you into the story.
Just as I did when she became Ava Nadir.
Don't remind me. Woman, I thought you spoke nerd.
You did concept art of me? This spectacular cosplay armor is mine?
Of course. You are one of us now. Also, it comes with a pretty sweet crown.
But I have to finish the demo.
You have 70-something hours. That's a game dev year. Stick around. I heard there's supposed to be an orgy.
Alright, back to that again. Fair enough. And we've got another one.
So now I'm hoping, praying, I guess, that my ideas outlive me. So at the end, when you met Starfather inside the circle, that's what I was trying to convey. That I was reaching out to you. Passing on part of myself. God, but that's bullshit, isn't it? I mean, I don't know you at all. This is mutual. It's fucking test tube. I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry, but if I keep recording at night, staring for another single second at this false world, I might just end it.
Okay, well, that's a pretty bright outlook on things. Let's go over here, maybe. I don't remember where this actually is. And I'd like to go backward in the opposite direction, I guess. So we want to go in this corridor. It's like a lot of spaceship areas that I kind of don't remember walking through. I guess I kind of just passed through some of them. Emergency evac. Yeah, we want to head in this direction. I think I was very phobic about going around the elevators. Worried that going down them or something would end up causing me problems. I'm kind of getting tired of your guys' flight ability, so why don't we go back on the ground? There you go. You still have railguns, so you're still quite powerful. So we're gonna go in here and see what's up with this question mark. If anything, maybe it's just nothing. I thought there was a large room. Apparently I'm in the large room right now. A little confused by this. This is another elevator up. Okay, I don't remember doing any of this. Oh, is this a shortcut maybe? So open up the other side of... Oh, this is probably where I just... Yeah. Where I just got that information. Okay. I remember this now. I walked in here. I remember seeing the face. We talked. I don't think this was here yet, though. So maybe something changed with that. There's still a question mark, though, so we're going to go back down. I mean, ideally, I would like to end up with, you know, the 100% completion deal, but, you know, if I don't, that's probably okay, too. Is there a way to, like, do the beginner's guide trick for this? No, I don't think so. What I mean is, like, send the elevator away, and then, like, there'd be a switch somewhere. Oh, what are you? Cycle airlock. Should I have done that? Maybe I didn't need to do that, actually. Please open. Thank you. Oh, doomed shuttle discovered. Well, it's another thing to build. Or not? Unfillable. Why? Well, let's read this first. Eric, Maze, I'm sorry. I know you must have gone sleepless for weeks to do the scenario and gameplay rather than just lore. I guess you were having the player bring in a shuttle voluntarily only to see that it contains the last live worm and finds the guy heroically ejected himself while infected. Cool. But emergent behavior isn't inherently good. Building an ecology can lead to very real issues of supply and demand. Memory's already thin on the ground. We can't handle a creature that actually breeds. I'm afraid I had to cut the whole puzzle. Well, that must have been very disappointing. Mesa, as long as we agree, it was cool, I guess. But hey, speaking of memory, I accidentally duped the airlock button there and deleted the extra, but it still shows up in my zone object list. And when I try to restore the extra one to debug it, I get an out-of-memory error in the editor. That means there isn't enough memory in the game to bring it back, right? Is it okay to just ship it? It does exactly what the other one does, but players will never see it as far as I know. Okay. A little confused. I guess that's what this is then, huh? Can I bring it back? Somehow? It doesn't seem like it. Oh. Killed all the things. Including the me. Okay, so this might actually be intentional, though. Right, okay, so I can interact with this when I'm like that. Oh, I closed it, though! I didn't mean to close it. I want it to actually go out there. Does that mean I've got to... Oh, no, that one actually works. Oh, hatchworm discovered. How does this happen? Also, where am I, actually? I'm just sort of off the map, I guess. That was what the question mark was. Can I just jump over to that? Yep. Edit it? What does it have? Melee Parasite. What is Parasite gonna do for me? Let's see. Actions. Nope. Specials. There it is. When attacked, I die and infect my attacker with worms. That's, very specific. I wonder if that has any actual application to anything. Hit corpse? I'm guessing... Nope, nothing there. Okay, I figured it would have Parasite on it as well, so I thought maybe I get 2 for 1 on that. Is there any coming back? I don't think there's any coming back. I think I just have to just dive. It's alright. I was already dead anyway, so it really doesn't matter all that much. And we'll probably want to shut the door this time. That would be this one. And then we can res everybody. Oh. Nope, fill ally. Thank you. Good thing this is here. And one more. Alright, that mystery is solved. And another question mark gone. We can summon the hatchworm. I don't know why I would do that, but let's go back to the original tree. Because I spent very little time in the very beginning of the game, so... so just behind me. Okay. Yeah, we'll refill this. Oh, there's a head there. I assume that talked to me before. I just forgot. Yeah, it definitely did. I remember now. Okay. So there's this that I never filled.
Now the rest of the streets.
And this...
Most creatures in the world know where their home is. You get yourself killed, they'll go back there. But anything without a home comes here to 000. Like you, for example. So, the gods wrote that into the story. Legend has it, this tree bears impossible fruit. Huh.
I thought there was going to be more information than that. Well, I can imagine that that would be a useful bit to know for some puzzle, but I'm not really sure if they're being literal. Alright, what about this?
The gods are just stuck on what is and what ain't. But there's always a place between. And if you got the will, you can live there. When they erase something, it hangs around as a ghost, in case they realize they screwed up and want it back. Usually a ghost can't move around. But you're that something between.
Okay, so do you want me to be dead and stand here for some reason? Or, well, let's just fill this.
Okay, boss, now, I had something important for this area. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay. Well, I will take this. At the very least, we got a power-up out of it. I feel like I should be dead and come back here. I don't see any evidence that that would help me, but at the same time, it couldn't really hurt that much to take a quick look. You know, being sort of deleted yourself while also being in a deleted cave seems like it would just sort of correlate. Where was the last point that I had lifed up? Was it around here? I don't actually remember. Oh. Almost missed you over here.
Now, the gods would tell you exactly what to do next. Not me. I want you burning with righteous doubt. Call BS on everything. Even me.
Was I supposed to have found this a long time ago? I'm wondering if maybe I was just being a little silly and just ran on by. How do I even call BS on him? Wait, am I not dead? Yeah, it didn't ghost me. I'm not even losing any health, am I? Alright, so maybe that strategy was not the best. Well, I guess that leaves me with only a few other decisions to make. Seems like all of this stuff is proceeding as normal. Oh, right here was the last place I could have juiced up. Running out of question marks as well. Okay, what's over there? I just saw pink. Oh no, that's where it just was. Yeah, alright, let's look for more question marks, and then I think we're gonna move on. Solve that, solve that, solve that. There are no more? I don't know what's up over here. Well, it's just the boss room, so I guess there's not really much to think about with that. Oh, this one. Yeah, what happened with this one? Maybe there's still something to do over there. That's okay. This is actually moving us very close to the point where we'd want to be anyway. This should take us to those tunnels, right? The two pipes, I think, lead us down and in, I hope? It seems like it makes sense, so might as well give it a shot. Oh, only one of the two pipes, I think. Yeah, the other one has bars. Oh, I forgot about that. At least I get to go back and rectify my problems. There we go. All those stat upgrades. Melting some mushrooms. Tell me, was that... Oh, okay, that would have been a little too easy, huh? I'm gonna say, was that the question mark? There's a rock. And we want to keep going this way. Oh no, I'm like not anywhere near where I thought I was. Too bad I can't have like a map overlay. And then we come out around that one bend, right? So this is just that. Yeah, this is the little turnaround spot. So I guess we wanted to go the other path? I'm not sure if this is even the right place at all. Could it possibly be something far above? I didn't really think about that. I assumed it was under the ground because it was outlined, but it could also be way over it, too. Oh. I guess I never addressed this either. Hooray. I think I just heard the audio part, and I was like, alright, well, that's the end of that story, and then we move on. What's up here? Oh, that must have just been another stat upgrade or something. And does that do it? Nope. Nope, we're still nowhere near where I want it to be. Interesting. No, nothing above. Well, I do remember I kind of rushed through here. Oh, maybe this is a way? Or does this just drop us back where we just were a second ago? Is that the melted mushroom, or...? Yeah, okay, that is where we were. Well, that's unfortunate. Is there a faster way back? I should just, like, stand over the exact spot that I need to be in. It's not down there, right? Nope, that's another hallway. And it looks like I'm actually very close to being in front of it already. It's just, like, right here. Right about here. There's no entrances for those. Doesn't seem to connect to anything. Is there a secret entrance somehow, maybe? Also, I still want to fly around and check out the top of that hand. I'm guessing that's not going to be easy, though. Although maybe if we hijack our friend over there, perhaps we could somehow fly on our own. That would be kind of neat. Yeah, these blocks look like they're meant for us to climb up them. I see nothing. I should be looking directly out over the place that I need to go right now. And climb up higher. And this will not help me. It is interesting, though, that they built this in such a way that you can climb up the whole thing. Generally unnecessary, yet there it is. This didn't even, like, lay flat on the ground after I wrecked it, did it? Oh, it's a stone. No? Whatever it was, it melted, but it didn't really sit properly. Alright, I'm running out of ideas. Maybe we're not meant to figure whatever that is out right now. Probably not true, I'll be honest, but I don't know where we're meant to be. That's not anything. It's a little flickery, though. I don't think there was anything left in the boss room. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of clever thing you can do to the boss that would reveal a path for me? I don't see that as being very likely, though. I think I looked over here before. This is just, like, the outer edges. What's over here? I saw this big chunk of dark over on the wall. I thought maybe there was... Oh, see, this would have been a great spot for a secret, guys. What are you doing? You need to put me on the level design team. You know I'll hide stuff in all those spots. You get up on top of this tower, maybe. Do a little bit of heisting up there. The window doesn't look like it reveals anything. There's our fallen boss. And there was nothing past the boss. I mean, I could refill it, but... moved by nothing. Yeah, it took all of its powers, so if I refill the boss, it's not going to do anything. Can I summon the queen again? In another place, maybe? That could be interesting. Let's see if it's even on the map. Nope. Should be in there. It's not even there. Alright, well, I am very much at a loss for how I get to this one question mark. It looks like it's just directly below where those tunnels are, which happens to correspond with all of this business here, but that stuff is not drawn out on the map. So, I don't know. I'll have to give it a think. Maybe we'll come back and sort that out another time. Regardless, though, we're very near the end of this zone. I think we're going to be heading over to the Sky Bastard very soon. Because I do have a reasonably surefire way of getting over there now. I don't even need to bring the Sentinel, but I suppose it could be helpful as well. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you liked it, and I hope it was fun, and I hope that you'll come back for the next one.